在1:5的这个整个投资当中，我们知道1:5是一定是有风险的投资。那么1:5的投资从来不是一个感性的认识，它是结合了很多的综合的理性的认识。比如说1:5的资金结构、区域中心的经验然后呢 JCE 的它的实力还有呢就是所有的一切的细节包含在这个法律文件当中。那么这一切呢就会推动或者是会导致1:5一个项目的成功和失败。那 KNM 作为一个38年历史的区域中心，衡量一个项目的优劣当中，你们最主要考量的是哪几个方面
？Well, I am happy to say that Can-Am has probably the best track record in Eb5. We have introduced more than 75 projects. More than 50 of those have been repaid. So we do have a bit of experience knowing how to evaluate whether a project will be successful. We always say that Eb5 is really about two things. Getting your green card and getting repaid. We know that our investors can make more money with their investment, but not if you want to get your green card. Really, you want to take the most conservative approach as possible. So when we look at a project, we are looking at two things. Can the project sponsor build and finish the project? Because that is obviously very important to the job creation, which will enable the permanent green card approval. And second, do they have a business plan that will be successful and repay our investors at the end of the loan term? So we will look at the background of the sponsor. Do they have experience in the area they are working on? Do they have good partners in terms of, if it's a construction project, is it a general contractor they worked with before? Do they have successful track record in that particular asset category? If it is not, we will bring, for instance, Can-Am has done now broadband projects, infrastructure projects. These are very specialized businesses. We don't have all the answers, but we will bring in consultants that will ask all the right questions to make sure we are doing a thorough due diligence on the feasibility of the project. And we will very conservatively underwrite the job creation. We work with the best economists to really look at where the spending is. Will the spending happen on time? Is the budget reasonable? And then, of course, we make sure we have all the documentation necessary, because that is really the basis of the job creation. We collect all that paperwork to make sure that we can provide it to the investor's immigration attorney to file for their I-829 petition. On the other side of it is, do they have the experience to operate this project? Lots of business people have big dreams, they have big ideas, and they truly believe that their project will be successful. But believing in the project's not enough. You really have to do your homework, have the proper experience, and have a business plan. So from our perspective, we need to know that they have a plan A for how they will exit the project and repay us, and a plan B. This way, we know that whatever happens with the economy, because our Eb5 projects are subject to changes in the market and the economy, just like everything else. It is not bulletproof. So you have to underwrite not for the best case scenario, but for the worst case scenario. If you make sure that even if rental rates are down, occupancy levels are down, as long as the project can still be successfully exited, that is what makes us comfortable. You know, there are definitely projects that we've had to struggle with, work through, but we really try to minimize this as much as possible. We understand that our investors are coming to us for a green card, not for a big return. They are coming for us for a repayment of their capital, because the investment amount is significant. No matter how wealthy the family is, they want to be repaid. So, you know, you really have to look at who you're working with. Can-Am has always believed that the partner that you're working with is so important. It is one of the reasons why we have done projects with the same companies over the years, because they understand how important it is to deliver Eb5 for our investors, and we understand how important it is to raise the Eb5 capital for their projects, because they have business, they have investments that they want to do. It is also why we value the partners we work with here in China. We have to have the same values to understand why we are all involved in Eb5.Thank
you。所以正像Christine 讲的哈，就是1:5的风险就来源于两个风险啊，一个是这个创造就业的这个绿卡的风险，一个是资金本金安全的风险啊。所以他们在选择项目的时候，他们也是关注在这两个。那么一个是能够这个项目稳定的创造足够的就业，另外一个呢，它的资金的安全。那资金的安全，他们经常和同一个项目方反复的做项目，因为在同一个项目方当中，他们积累了非常好的信誉，同时呢，大家磨合得非常好啊，相互有共识，有共同的价值观啊，所以这也是我觉得当然 Christine 提到说，这也是为什么他到中国来，他会跟我们合作啊。那同样的，这也是我们为什么一直坚持和 Can-Am 合作的一个原因啊，因为我们在一段并不长的历史时间，但是在1:5这个领域啊，也有16年的合作的一个历史啊，我们觉得 Can-Am 在这个领域确实是称得上是领军的一个企业。